Hello YouTube and welcome to a new series. It's going to be a mini-series. I say mini-series, it's probably going to take a while. You'll have guessed by the title. It's Let's Build an Egyptian Temple. Now I'm doing this as a separate series from the Egyptian Let's Build. I will still be doing that and it will be on this plot where I am building the temple. I just thought it would be a good idea to build the temple first, get my scaling and everything off that, instead of trying to build a town and then realise that I don't have any space for a temple or pyramid. So we're going to go for a temple, and there's lots of great images on Google and stuff like that. So I've got lots of ideas. I'm just going to sort of jump straight into this. I'm going to pretty much only use one material for this episode, but there will be a lot going on. A lot of detail and stuff being changed later on. So don't worry too much about it looking very plain for the moment. I'm trying to sort of get the basics down, the framework, as it were. So most of the Egyptian temples that I've been looking at on Google Images all seem to have this big open sort of archway, and they have large walls on either side, and it opens up into like a big pillared courtyard. I'm going to try to scale it down a little bit. Obviously the P grand plots are only 200 blocks by 200 blocks, so we don't want one that takes up half the plot. Something that takes up a third of the plot might look pretty awesome, but half the plot, that's going to be a bit too big. So what I'm doing at the moment is sort of building it up, and I'm going to sort of cut the middle out to get my archway. And I think that's a good way to start, to sort of pace myself and get ideas for where we're going to go with this. And the reason I'm doing this separate to the Let's Build is the Let's Build the City is going to take long enough as it is without trying to do this little mini series. I'm aiming for this series to be 20 to 30 episodes long. Don't think it's going to take much more than that. And the city, God, that's going to go on to like 100 episodes or something ridiculous. It's going to be huge. So that's about as tall as I think I want it. Now we'll start making this massive archway, and I think we'll go for 5 blocks wide. That is 5, right? Yep, that's 5. And we'll just sort of work out a height from there. That looks pretty good. We're going to punch those 3 out, and in fact, punch that out and punch that out. And we'll put stir blocks in there and slabs. So I'll do that now before that gets a bit too confusing. So we're going to have a stir block like this and slab like that. So there's our big archway. And I am now thinking that this needs to be double up in thickness, so that's 5 blocks wide, so it needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll use world edit to speed this up a little bit. To there, set 24, put too many slashes, but it still worked. That's always good to see. And this one is 5 also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's good to see that I'm still in the habit of being able to pick out the middle block. And set 24. So there's our big main sort of entrance, and in fact, I think I want to make this a bit bigger. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got another 5 blocks. So we'll do that, set 24. I'm kind of tempted to do another 5, but we'll see how it looks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this whole front bit, this is going to be the whole width of the temple as well, by the way. They were very square, and well, not square, but rectangular buildings, so straight edges. Quite simple, like most of the modern stuff, ancient Greek, ancient Egyptian stuff. And yeah, I think that's fine. We don't want to go too overboard with this. We're going to have some nice statues outside here as well. So there's going to be some statues here. Now, I'm terrible at statues, so if anyone's ever seen me build one before, you know that I completely suck at statues. We're going to have a little plinth that side, and the same on this side. And these were statues of the pharaoh that would stand outside the temple. Sort of just to remind everybody, that guy's in charge. He likes his gods and that kind of stuff. So we're going to have statues there. There was also big obelisks outside and statues of gods as well. So we're going to have, I'm not too sure where we'd place them, but we've got those laid out as well. Next, I'm going to start sort of adding depth to this, I think. Let's see then. I'm actually going to start by copying this and making it a few layers thick so that I can just punch out the holes rather than having to work it out later. So we'll copy, then we'll paste, paste. That should be enough. Don't want to go overboard. Let's see. So we can start actually knocking some of these through. So like for example here, we can punch all that through. Put these blocks in place like this. There. And stir block. That's not right. Slap, 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 slap. That's right. Punch that through. So, you know, simple thing, but it's got quite a nice effect. And I might actually do that again. So we'll do that 3 layers in. So it's going to be like this. So we're going to have stir block, full block, full block, stir block, 2 slabs. Then here's going to be full block, slab, slab, full block, and a stir block there. Stir block's going to go there, full block, and a slab. So we punch these out. This should look quite nice for what I wanted to go for. It's kind of there, but it's not quite there. This needs to be a bit thicker, so we're going to make this arch a bit more pronounced, like that. Better. That might be about right, actually. Let's try. I don't think this is going to look right, but we'll try it. Putting stir blocks in here, and a slab up there, and then I'll be another stir block. See, this is the bit that don't think is going to look right. That'll be slab and full block. See, now it's getting too sort of diagonal, and triangular. So we'll go back to how it was here, like this, and we'll keep the stirs there, and just replace these like this. So we'll stick with that for now. That's sort of phase 1 complete. Next thing I want to do is actually push all that back is the next thing I want to do. So we're going to do that, and we're going to do that, and then we're going to go. First we'll check our limit, 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, blah, blah. And then we'll do move 1 right, and then paste minus A. And then we can punch all these out again. I'm not going to do an extra line, don't worry. I just want to have sort of a bit that sticks up, so it goes all the way up like this. And we'll work on it in a little bit as well, make it look a little nicer. So we want to take from that block up to here and do set 0. Yeah, so that's kind of the look I was going for. That's looking a lot nicer. These bits now I'm going to start to bring up like this, so they're sort of cutting in. So that was from here, I went up 4 and then up another 4. Good. We could do that again here, but I'm not too sure. 4 and another 4. So 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. So you're getting these nice shapes coming through now, and I think we might actually be able to make this a little bit taller. And I quite like the look of this. What I am thinking though, and I'm debating about, is making it wider still. Still wider. How wide is it at the moment? Do this, and then I'm going to have to turn my chat on to see the numbers. We do chat on. That's 35 blocks long, so that's not too bad. The plot is 200 blocks. That's 35, so that's width-wise, it's going to be taking up just over 10%, maybe 12% of the plot. So we can actually go quite a bit wider with this. Let's just see what it looks like if I extend it all by one whole section. I'm counting this as a section now, so let's go down here to copy it. There, and we'll stand here No, we're going to have to stand there. So, copy. I'm going to skip a block, do paste, and I'm going to bring this up to there, and then we'll just do that up to that. Set 24. How does this look? How does this look? Does this look okay? That looks fine. I think that's going to look pretty good. So we'll copy that over and do the same on this side. So, how are we going to do that then? Copy from down here. Go to here. And then copy. And fly all the way over here. Stand just outside and then paste. And that should... God damn it. So we want to do it from here. So undo, paste. There we go. And then that goes to about there. Or was it there? That one. And then we're going to do place block 1 up to here. Set 24. How's this looking? I like it. I do. I really do like it. Ooh, that's what I need to do over on this side, is add that extra layer on so it goes right down to this gap. So we'll do that up to there, and then that goes all the way to the top, set 24. So that's the width of our temple done. I still think I'm going to make this quite a bit taller, because now I've made it wider, it can be taller, so we're going to go in and up maybe 3 blocks, so it's not going to be as tall, and then in and up 3 blocks, and then that'll be sort of the top. I'm not sure. Maybe it does have to be 4, and then that could be 4. Yeah, so we'll go with that for now, this shape. It's going to be copy from there, and copy from there, and then stand there, copy, stand over here, paste, paste, and paste. Good, 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 good. Looking quite nice, quite snazzy. And I'm not sure about how we're going to do the top of this. I'm going to have to look at some pictures again. But I think it's just going to be like a flat top that overhangs by a block. And set 24. How does this look now from a distance? That looks very imposing. That looks huge. That's going to definitely stand out in the plot. I think on top, we're just going to do something. I'm not 100% sure yet, but something along the lines of 2 block overhang like this. And we'll be mixing it up with stir blocks and stuff and add more detail later.